unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it, didn't even turn it off.
And that is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Yo.
What's up, Gary Paji?
Wait a second. Yo, what are you doing?
Invincible. The Invincible. यार कल अटक गया था इस गेम के अंदर एक पॉइंट में, वही ढूंढ रहा हूँ।
The space game?
हाँ,
Yeah, okay. Nice. I'm gonna
अटक
play
गया यार
Valo.
हाँ
How was your night, bro?
यार, नींद जोर से नींद आ रही है सारी, लेकिन लग नहीं रही है, ऐसा हो गया। बहुत दिमाग खराब हुआ मेरे को, मतलब मैं आई मास्क लगा के सो गया, नींद नहीं लग रही
Yeah.
लेकिन तो भी मतलब मैं आई मास्क नहीं खोला, ऐसे ही मतलब मैं काफी देर तक लेटे रहा जबरदस्ती। पता नहीं कब लगी नींद, में कोई याद भी नहीं है, बट बहुत देर तक नींद नहीं आई
Bro,
मुझे। सिर में इतना दर्द हो रहा था।
you should consult someone, some doctor.
क्यों?
I don't know. Something is wrong.
मतलब किस तरह से?
You don't think so? With your sleep and all.
भाई जितना नींद चाहिए उतना टाइम मिलता नहीं है। देख एक्चुअली कैसा है ना
Yeah.
कि वर्क में काफी
Swift?
टाइम चले जाता है।
Yeah, वो तो है।
उसकी वजह से एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम वो है कि काम जो है वो जल्दी खत्म नहीं होता है। 8 घंटे का नहीं है, 9 घंटे का नहीं है, एक्चुअली 12 घंटे लगते हैं टोटल, क्योंकि तेरे को जाना है, रेडी होना है, फिर आना है, वो टाइम भी उसी में जाता है। तो
Yeah.
इतना समझ ले, देख मेरा रेडी होने का टाइम जो है उठने से लेके मैं 10 बजे से अगर सुबह से स्टार्ट करूं तो 10 साढ़े 10 से शुरू करता हूं मैं, और 11:30 12 तक मैं वहाँ पे रहता हूँ। तो 10 साढ़े 10 से ही मेरा शुरू हो जाता है, ठीक है। जब मैं घर वापस आता हूँ तो वही 9:30 10 होते हैं। तो बेसिकली मेरा काम के लिए जो प्रिपरेशन है वो 10 बजे शुरू होता है, 10 बजे एंड होता है। तो टेक्निकली ये 12 घंटे का सीन है मतलब। तो आधा दिन तो पूरा उसमें ऐसे ही चले गया। फिर उसके बाद आने के बाद फिर खाऊंगा, थोड़ा रिलैक्स करूंगा, तब तक वो 11 साढ़े 11 ऐसे ही हो जाता है। तब जाके मेरा काम खत्म होता है कि यार चलो अभी मैं कुछ अपना कुछ कर सकता हूँ रिलैक्स के लिए। तो तब मैं गेमिंग या फिर ऐसा कुछ करता हूँ। 10:30 11 बजे जब मेरा खत्म हो जाता है। तो अगर मेरे को पूरी नींद चाहिए तो मेरे को जैसे मैं काम से आऊँगा इमीडिएटली मेरे को फटाफट 15-20 मिनट में खाना खाना है और सो जाना है, तब जाके आई थिंक होगा। बट अगर वैसा करूँगा तो पूरा वीक मेरे लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा। सिर्फ मैं उठूँगा, काम को जाऊँगा, फिर आऊँगा, फिर सो के खा के सो जाऊँगा, फिर उठूँगा, फिर काम जाऊँगा, फिर आते ही सो जाऊँगा। ऐसा रहेगा, मतलब लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा मेरा वीकडेज में। सिर्फ और सिर्फ मेरे को वीकेंड में टाइम मिलेगा। अगर मैं ऐसा फॉलो करूँगा ना तो मेरी नींद पूरी तरह से पूरी होगी। अदरवाइज कॉर्पोरेट में जितने लोग हैं सबका यही हाल है, क्योंकि उनको टाइम ही नहीं मिलता। ऐसा सीन है भाई।
Yep.
कल्चर रहता तो मेरे को बताता क्या करना है यार, क्योंकि मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा इसमें क्या करना है।
भाई मेरे तो समझ के बाहर है ये वाला।
क्या तेरे समझ के बारे मतलब
मेरे समझ के बाहर है ये वाला गेम।
नहीं यार, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, थोड़ा पजल टाइप का है मतलब। तो
या मेरे को पजल्स अच्छे नहीं लगते ना।
मुझे भी लेकिन मैंने इसको
सेम ब्रो।
चैलेंज की तरह लिया मैंने इसको। मतलब मेरे को गुस्सा आ रहा है कि इतना फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग कर रहा है ये मेरे को। मैं
चैलेंज वहाँ पे लेता हूँ मैं जहाँ पे वी नो समथिंग एंड देन आफ्टर यू डू समथिंग, यू ट्राई हार्ड, यू ग्राइंड एंड ऑल। बट इन दिस काइंड ऑफ गेम्स हमको पता ही नहीं करना क्या है, तो क्या फ़ायदा भाई, ढूंढते रहो पहले तो 2-2 घंटे, तो फिर
पता
टाइम
है,
वेस्ट होता है और एनर्जी भी।
हाँ आई एग्री। एक्चुअली पता है कि क्या कर रहे हैं, मेरे को अपना क्रूमेट का बॉडी ढूंढना है ताकि मैं निकल सकूं एलियन इस प्लैनेट से। वो बंदे को मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ और वो बंदा यहाँ पर कुछ तो डिगिंग कर रहा था और वो गायब हो गया। अब मेरे को क्लूज देख के समझना है कि वो कहाँ गया। नॉर्थ वेस्ट। Venom, hello, good morning. Good morning, sir. What's up? तुझे आ पाया यार seriously.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down? I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. That's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? You're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor? They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
If it's useful, then okay.
You don't like machines, Yasna?
I don't like being followed.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Please use your old name. It was Olga, if I remember correctly.
Makes sense, given that it's still the same probe. Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Of it. I guess this is the 4th point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top. I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Hi, Olga. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. They couldn't fly for this long.
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when. We have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh, Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere? These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we'll most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. Not for a stop. Hurry, Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Road speed Hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over.
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication
Sir,
with Dragonfly.
something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Where does this certainty come from, Astrogator? HQ can send us as many directives as they please, justified or not.
I won't let that happen. We have the imprimis homini law to refer to. The Commonwealth cannot achieve its goals at the expense of the people, at the expense of my crew.
But isn't that exactly what's happening? The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and out. Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here. I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... oh, where they call that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking it,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Regis 3 is an alien planet, Astrogator. Extinct or not. We shouldn't excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This way will reach the camp within an hour. So, continue.
Because of this kind of attitude, the Anthropocene will become the fate of every planet we step foot on.
Aren't you exaggerating, Doctor? I probably sound like a simple soldier, but I believe that if something is already dead, it can't be harmed, let alone killed.
That's quite right. In the biological sense. This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation. Will our knowledge prove sufficient to comprehend what's alien to us? Or will we ever begin to understand it all? We could even accidentally kill it.
Sounds like quite far-reaching assumption, especially considering that we're talking about a harmless fag end, the far end of the known universe.
Right. I'm being carried away. Still, we shouldn't behave recklessly on the mission.
On that we can agree, Doctor. Completely.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Yo, अंकल
Yo, big uncle, what's up?
बस अभी उठा यार, अब देखते हैं क्या बनना है. You still playing that game? मिल गया डॉक्टर, कौन सा नाम था उनका?
नहीं मैं अभी तक ढूंढ रहा हूँ. वो एक्चुअली गायब हो गए. वही तो मिस्ट्री है. तो कहाँ गए?
थोड़ा आगे तो पहुंच गया यार, मतलब.
आगे पहुंच गया हूँ. वही तो मिस्ट्री है कि मतलब हुआ क्या है. देख ऑब्वियस सी बात है, ये एलियन प्लैनेट पे हम लोग अकेले नहीं हैं. लग रहा है कि हम लोग अकेले हैं. लग रहा है कि जो यहाँ पर ऑर्गेनिजम्स थे वो मर चुके हैं, बट एक्चुअली मेरे को लग रहा है नहीं मरे ये लोग है इधर अगल बगल में है एलियंस, हमको बस दिख नहीं रहे ये लोग।
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna.
डिफ्यूज डिफ्यूज डिफ्यूज।
Tried to resuscitate him, but
ओ भाई
No,
बढ़िया।
please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand.
भूत।
He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
You said
गैरी दी
I
आवाज
didn't
नहीं
have to
आती।
worry.
I did. It was on my orders that you left the camp and then didn't come back for the doctor. I'm aware that I am fully responsible for his death.
रिवाइव में आ गया, वॉल मत किया कर, उसके ऊपर चढ़ के आ जाएंगे वो।
क्या
गैरी को बोल रहा था, गैरी को। गैरी वैलोरेंट खेल रहा है ना तो। कॉम्पिटिटिव चल रहा है क्या?
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
ओ भाई क्या खेल रही है टीम तुम्हारी। जहर।
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed him in a...
जी जी हो गया ठीक।
Are you gonna use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval.
Just a report.
डिफ्यूज तो कर भाई। बढ़िया भाई, बहुत बढ़िया गैरी।
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
आग लगा देता तुझसे।
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to
डर
the
का
ground.
माहौल है।
Can you go back?
Using just
Yeah,
my
boy.
hands, strapped with all this extra
और
weight.
गैरी भाई आग लगा रहा था
No,
तू तो।
not a chance.
कहाँ भाई,
What do
देख
you
ले।
sway?
अरे किल्स विल्स मैटर नहीं करते भाई, सपोर्ट मैटर करता है। ये आ गया।
No good. I can't reach anything.
अरे
Any
मार
other
देता है।
ideas?
हिल दे इसको, हिल दे ही।
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
लोल पीछे 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 पीछे
A
पीछे देख ले।
substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
ऊपर है गैरी तेरे पीछे।
So let's take a moment to analyze
sir.
the situation.
I'm thinking if Gorski went down this
ऊपर,
way
ऊपर,
and
ऊपर।
didn't break anything.
भाई
Yeah, we don't know that yet.
रिवाइव कर दे
He
इस पर।
could keep going even with injuries.
और भैया गैरी आग लगा दी भाई तूने तो। ऐसा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया तेरे अंदर थोड़ा।
I'm not hanging here forever. If we still haven't
वही
come up
बोल
with
रहा था मैं,
anything.
टीम अच्छी हो ना सब होता है।
There is There's a certain
अच्छा
possibility,
टीम अच्छी है
or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course.
भूत का चटोरा
Can you see the probe?
ये कैसा नाम है भाई जीत गया भाई ये राउंड तो और रिवाइव करके जाना है इसको जल्दी जाके मार रिवाइव कर दे इस साले को रिवाइव कर दे तेरे नीचे बंदा खड़ा राइट ओ भाई राइट एक लेफ्ट एक राइट राइट वाले को मार पहला राइट वाले को मार कतई जहर खेल रहे हो भाई तुम लोग तो
ऑप चाहना है किसी को ले लो भाई मांग लो कोई नहीं बहुत एक्स्ट्रा है मेरे पास 6300 और पड़ा है
ओडिन पे आ गए भाई लौटे लेफ्ट चेक कर लेना यार यहाँ ओ भैया घुस गया
Yes. It's flying near me.
बैक स्टेप करता है यार
If I instructed it to fly as close as possible,
मरेगा एक लोड
you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
भाग गया क्या वो स्पाइक आ
Like
गया
I said, it's a highly uncertain idea.
All right.
कहते स्पाइक
Let's
नहीं है
give it a
भाई
try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
स्पाइक प्लांटेड
3 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
It was 2 meters after all. The probe is ready.
जा भाग के जा मस्त मस्त सा भाई ऐसे जाना चाहिए मैच तब मजा आता
You could say so.
ये बॉय
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing though.
अब तक तो ब्रोंज तो पहुंच गया होगा यार अच्छा ब्रोंज अब पूछा पहली बार पहुंचा ना तो ब्रोंज
पता नहीं भाई चौथी पांचवी बार
अच्छा अच्छा वापस गिर जाता है
शुड वी स्टार्ट या फिर कोई आ रहा है योद्धा आ रहा है योद्धा आ रहा है उसको इनवाइट भेजता हूँ
ये मिस ब्यूटीफुल कौन है भाई
ऑफलाइन चला गया तो
Who
स्टार्ट
the
करें
hell is a lucky beautiful Kardashian भाई ये क्या बदतमीजी किसी को बुला के पिक कर दो
Last contact
Hey,
was
bhai.
just a few minutes after noon.
अरे वो आयरन का प्लेयर था तो सॉरी
Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
भाई तू भी तो आयरन का प्लेयर है पर
Communications blew up shortly before
हद
you
है
got
यार
here. He didn't take a
अरे
tent.
कोई आ रहा होगा अपना दोस्त आ रहा है क्या कोई?
अच्छा भाई देख रहे हो रेसिज्म
Place.
रैंकिज्म देख रहे हो
Steep
भाई
crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they
इसको
don't
बुला
look
ले
like
मिस ब्यूटीफुल को
creations of
ब्यूटीफुल को
nature anymore.
मेरे को
बेटा
पता नहीं कैसा
Dr.
खेलता है
Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well,
पता नहीं
if
भाई
we're
लड़का ही
मैं कह रहा
होगा
हूँ हरामी
looking for
लौंडा है भाई
something on this planet, this could be it.
अरे पिंग भाई इसकी
These
800 पिंग भाई
structures form entire
ब्रो
multi-story
हेलो आर यू
complexes.
प्लेइंग ऑन लाइक मार्स
They
हेलो
look like
क्या
मार्स पे बैठ के खेल रहे हो क्या हेलो हेलो
नहीं नहीं ये अननोन
हॉट स्पॉट हाँ तो भाई
Unknown
बहुत
planet.
हॉट है आपका स्पॉट जो है बहुत हॉट है 800 पिंग आ रहा है कुछ करो भाई ठंडा करो उसको
वो
यार
तो है
किससे बात कर रहा है
क्या
भाई
बोल रहा है गैरी भाई?
अरे गेम में बोल रहा हूँ, इस ये हॉटस्पॉट से खेल रहा है, इसका 800 पिंग आ रहा है।
डैम, मेरे को लगा
वही ना,
मेरे को बोल रहा है क्योंकि मैं एक्चुअली मार्स जैसे प्लेनेट पे हूँ।
मेरे को भी ऐसा ही लगा।
भाई
No, no.
नेक्स्ट
There's no point in
नेक्स्ट
jumping
टाइम
to
ब्यूटीफुल
conclusions yet.
आपका हॉटस्पॉट।
Are you
क्या
receiving
मैन
a
लगा है? व्हाट द
signal?
फक?
भाई
नीरू
9
को?
घंटे का बैंड
From
अच्छा।
Dr. Gorski.
अरे भाई फिर उसको क्यों निकाला मैंने? अरे यार वो बंदा बुरा मान जाएगा।
He tried to open up a
हाँ
connection.
प्लांटी आ गया, प्लांटी आ
Set
गया,
up a
उसको इनवाइट
transmitter.
भेज रहा हूँ।
There's nothing on the
अरे
comms,
लेने बेचारे
but
को
I'll
यार।
check the record
अरे
history.
भाई उसका
Please
पिंग
can you
देख
move?
भाई, उसका हरवा देगा भाई वो कल्चर। अरे कल्चर तू
अच्छा।
बजा ना, तू खेल ना।
Dr. Gorski
अरे भाई
set up
भाई
the
नहीं,
flags.
मेरे को कहीं निकलना है अभी।
He kept going, despite the lack of
मुझे
communication
टाइम
with the
पास करना
rest.
है।
You'd have
अरे
to
ये
see it
इसके
with your
दोस्त
own eyes, sir.
दोस्त का अकाउंट है इसके का।
This
ये वैसे
place.
अच्छा खेलता है, ठीक खेलता है, अपने लगा खेल लेता है।
मेरे को जाना है भाई, तो पीछे ही पड़ गया।
मीरू भाई क्या खेलना है फिर? स्विफ्ट?
Gorski may have lost
चलो स्विफ्ट
himself in
खेलते
his
हैं।
discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski.
20
He may
रुपए
not
वाला
have respect
अकाउंट?
for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the
भाई
ground. Should
अकाउंट
be
तो
looking
है
for a
एक
way
मेरे पास,
back
वो
by
साला
now.
दूसरी कंट्री का है, तो यहाँ पे खेल नहीं पाएगा। मतलब उसका सर्वर अलग कंट्री का है।
Left or right?
ऐसे तो प्लेयर है अपने पास एक इमोर्टल वाला, बुलाऊं? कल्चर, मैन ऑफ कल्चर।
अरे मैं नहीं हूँ भाई मॉडल यार।
हाँ आप बोल कल्चर, मैंने पोस्ट टू टॉक कर लिया गेम में। हाँ डकी भाई क्या कह रहे थे? इल्ले?
भाई
डकी भाई इल्ले?
नहीं
डकी भाई
मैं
से
बुर्रा बोल रहा हूँ।
डकी भाई
can't even see
डकी
the
भाई से
bottom.
स्पेस वाले, डकी भाई से गेम वाला, डकी भाई से मार्स स्पेस वाला गेम इल्ले है भाई।
Yes.
कल्चर सिखाया इनको।
I dread to think.
डकी भाई जब भी कुछ ढूंढ रहे हैं गेम बोल
What if
देता है
Dr.
इल्ले,
Gorski
इधर तो
fell
नहीं आना
down
था
there?
इल्ले।
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom.
गैरी तो बुर्रा मान
I'll
गया
let you know
भाई।
if I find him.
अरे यार,
तेरा लक्का हत्ती कुड़िए बुर्रा बुर्रा।
अरे
हम तो पीछे पड़ गए यार।
ये कैसे कैसे नेम है लमाओ? हाँ भाई, हाँ प्लांटी, यही है अपनी स्क्वाड जो कॉम्पिटिटिव खेलती है, तगड़ी वाली।
The height of the
नाम
नाम से ही
entire
बंदा
रखा
डर,
हुआ है
complex
नाम
is
नाम से ही
over
बंदा डर
100
जाता है इनके,
meters,
समझ रहा है?
even 150.
And all made of this metal.
नहीं, नाम सुन के पता चलता है कि लोग साथ में
significant
खेलते हैं,
degree.
इसी को इसी कर देंगे।
Have you chosen where to
अरे
go?
फिर से वही मैप,
I'm still
माई
wondering.
का चोद।
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
Is something
चप्पू देख
worse
रहे
in
हैं? चप्पू दो हैं, एक आगे घुसाऊंगा एक पीछे।
Yes?
It would have to be very small.
और अगर तू लड़का हुआ एक मुंह में घुसाऊंगा एक।
On the other hand, there's no flora
Ding, ding,
around to
ding, ding, ding.
support such organisms.
डकी भाई बुर्रा इल्ले।
All right,
दोनों साथ में थोड़ी
I'll
बोल
try
रहे
to
हैं।
walk this kind of
Self-roasted.
bridge.
Two more hours.
Huh?
रुकी है भाई ये तो।
That's all Gorski has left
देख
of
भाई,
oxygen. What
मेरे
best?
को देख के डर लग रहा है ये।
And at worst,
क्या भाई, देख के डर जाता है।
Don't
फट रही है भाई ये
his
तो।
activity.
देख जरा एक बार ये देख के लग रहा है कैसे ऑर्गेनिज्म से बनाया होगा ये, मतलब किस तरह के एलियंस ने बनाया होगा ये।
if I remember correctly,
हाँ भाई रख दो,
the
दे दो यहाँ
atmosphere
पर
here is breathable.
अंदर।
Yes. Dr. Krauser
Chala.
warned that the methane content
I know, I
यार,
know.
what the hell?
But the effects won't be immediate.
Yeah, what
That
happened?
gives us a few extra hours.
ये मैंने क्या सुना भाई?
क्या सुना तूने? क्या
बस
सुना
सुन
पता?
लिया मैंने। नहीं
मैंने
बस
मैंने सुन लिया। ओहो, सुना है तूने गाना वो? मैंने
हाँ।
सुन लिया।
How's the terrain? The structures.
ये देख,
Are they
ऑल पे क्या लिख
still
रहा है बंदा?
similar?
Yep.
टॉक्सिक
Wherever
बंदा
I
लग रहा है
look,
भाई मुझे
there's
तो।
metal.
अरे अपना ही बंदा है।
These constructions don't have a clear division into
Sorry,
functions.
my bad.
They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from?
लोहे की छाती थी भाई, सन्नी देओल था वो।
But let's say on first inspection.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only
Spammer
one
भाई।
conclusion.
Spam?
Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I
भाई क्या
suspect
बोले
the
भाई
surface
इनको।
of Regis 3
पहले दूसरे
was
राउंड में
once
स्पैमिंग भाई,
inhabited.
वाह भाई।
वेलकम टू ब्रदर। यार लोअर लॉबीज में ना बहुत ओपी है मतलब स्पैम में।
ए आ गए। की माँ। भाई ये आ गए।
It's a bit like Pando.
What?
चमन पास
I
खाया
have
करो।
no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
स्पैमर को
So
मार,
you're in
स्पैमर
a
को मार,
dead
स्पैमर को
metal
मार, स्पैमर को
forest.
मार।
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though
And
maybe.
what? भाई इसी से न मर जाए हो। भाई गेम टायरेट गंदा नहीं था भाई, वहाँ पे गेम प्ले गंदा हो गया था, सॉरी।
ओ भाई साहब ये काम।
XD लोल। भाई मैं ना किसी का पकड़ रहा, क्या पकड़ा रहा तू? अबे भाई
Yes, sir. What's going on?
क्या इजी था भाई ये।
Just a sec. I need to get out. Phew. The load bearing again.
Maybe you should use the detector. Will indicate the thickness of the structures.
ये क्या क्या देख लिया मैंने ये?
कुत्ते दबा रहे हैं कुछ ऐसा।
Out of the frying pan.
आंटी
Into a hole.
आंटी
sound like a broken record, but the oceanic forms here are similar to those on Earth. So there should be similarities on land as well.
Similarities?
Life, Astrogator. I still think there should be life on the surface of Regis 3. Take a guess, sir.
A sinkhole?
Uh-huh.
Doctor, I found something after all.
From Gorski.
It's hard to tell. There are errors in the transmission header. I'm going to play it, so we'll find out.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Well, let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron. But not only, molybdenum, carbon, tungsten, all together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They send ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close.
भाई उसके कान के बगल से शॉटगन का शॉट निकाल दिया
भाई कितनी पावरफुल है
मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया उसको शॉटगन मारने गया था कि उसको साउंड सुनाने गया था कि ये कैसे चलती है
Question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know,
चलो
sir.
क्या खेलें स्विफ्ट और स्विफ्ट खेलें
भाई साथ में खेल सकते हैं क्या पबजी वगैरह कुछ
भाई कॉम्पी खेलें क्या खेलें बताओ
अंकल
पबजी खेलना था
हाँ यार साथ में खेलने का मन कर रहा मैं अकेले खेल के बोर हो रहा हूँ आज वीकेंड है तो थोड़ा बहुत मैं खेल भी सकता हूँ बिना एंजाइटी हुए
बुलाओ उसको देखते हैं खेलते हैं कॉम्पी किया मेरी भाई मैं अबे का क्या हो गया
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly.
चलो start
I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him,
कोई नहीं
Doctor.
भाई, चिल भाई। मोटर तो मैं तो फ्लैट तक ही गया था, मेरे को ही मोटर मिल जाते हैं भाई। कोई नहीं, चिल। भाई मैं तो सबकी मार दूंगा, मारने का नहीं पता। हेलो कल्चर, कल्चर, कल्टूरे, ओए कल्टूरे, कुलटूरे, कल्चर,
हे यार,
कुलटूरे,
हट यार, 1 एचपी थी हरामखोर।
कुलटूरे। हेलो कुलटूरे, कुलटूरे,
अब नहीं
कल्टूरे,
छोड़ूंगा।
मैन ऑफ
कल्टूरे,
कल्टूरे।
मैन ऑफ
हाँ,
कल्टूरे।
बड़ा हरामी
अरे भाई
है।
मैंने
भाई
इसमें
भाई
फोटो
इसका
मोड
नाम
में जाके
कल्टूरा।
क्लिक किया। ये फोटोज कहाँ पे मिलेंगे, कुछ आइडिया है क्या?
ये भाई
एक
आपके
चर्च
घर
में
पे
देखो।
कुरियर, आपके घर पे कुरियर करेंगे भाई, वो फ्रेम में जड़ा के कि डकी भाई ने खेला ये वाला गेम।
अच्छा,
हाँ, उस पे लगा हुआ कॉन्डम्स का लेप, वो आपको चखना होगा पहले, तो फिर वो पैकेजिंग खुलेगी। पॉइंट ये है कि बढ़िया कहाँ पे खेलते हो।
absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous and scary. भाई
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
Oh, that's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his
यार,
gear.
कितनी हरामखोर है यार।
ये क्या हो गया? हेलो हेलो हेलो, ये क्या हुआ? लॉन्च किसने किया?
जी भाई,
तो भाई अब क्या खेलना है?
एक्चुअली मुझे तो कहीं जाना है अभी, वरना मैं खेल सकता था कोई साथ में गेम। तो वो है, ज़्यादा देर नहीं खेल पाऊँ।
स्विफ्ट तो खेलने, कल्चर आ जा यार।
अरे नहीं, अब मैं दूसरा गेम खेल रहा हूँ।
क्या भाई,
No
कभी
one of
क्या स्विफ्ट
sound
लगा लो फिर
mind
भाई,
would
और क्या?
decide to go down this way. And yet
क्या
Gorski...
है?
ऐसे कहीं भी निकल गई।
ਉਹ ਟੱਟੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਰੀਆਂ ਮਾਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹ।
नहीं छोड़ूंगा इसको।
भाई चाहे गैरी लबेज बोलो, गैरी लबेज बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो। गिलहरी गिलहरी प्लेज, गिलहरी प्लेज, सुनहरी प्लेज,
गैरी
गिलहरी
ब्लाउज।
प्लेज,
वो फुल चैट वेलकम इन ब्रदर।
गैरी
अरे
ब्लाउज,
भाई क्या हाल है यार?
ब्लाउज
मेरे को
ओपनर।
किसका नाम है भाई?
गैरी पैंटी।
Finally, I have his position.
Official?
Not yet.
ऐसे ऐसे नाम रखना है भैया।
पैंटी
क्या
ओपनर
करोगे?
भाई।
रखते हैं, ऐसा नाम भी रखते हैं, कोई नई बात नहीं है।
For crying out loud, Gorski. You must be here somewhere. Say
ये
something.
ले कल्चर सिल्वर वाले प्लेयर आए हैं, देखते हैं क्या चांद चढ़ाएंगे, ये चांद चढ़ाएंगे।
Next.
मानिए,
बस ओडिन ना चला है भाई, बाकी तो सब ठीक है।
देख ले भाई तू।
ओडिन चलाई तो पिट जाओगे तुम, बाकी तो संभाल लोगे।
तू मेरे से बात कर रहा है क्या अपनी बात कर रहा है?
Negative.
किससे बात कर रहा हूँ भाई?
अच्छा फिर ठीक है, मेरे को लगा तू अकेला खेल रहा है।
अकेला क्यों खेलूँगा भाई?
डकी द पैंटी मैन, क्या कर रहे हो? इल्ले
यार
इल्ले
मैं अरे
पैंटी
मिल गया
Got
भाई।
him. He's not moving.
पैंटी इल्ले।
हाँ, मोर ऑफ ए ब्लाउज पर्सन ब्रो।
ब्राउज ब्राउज ब्लाउज बुर्रा, पैंटी इल्ले।
Gorski. Gorski. Look at me. His eyes are closed.
डकी भाई की गेम ही इल्ले,
He's
मैप
alive.
में हिले, फिर भी कुछ ना इल्ले।
Did he react in any way?
भाई एक दिन उसने 2-3 घंटे लगातार ही इल्ले इल्ले किया भाई। हर बार
भाई
कुछ
आप-
नया क्रिएटिव
भाई
सा
आप-
बन जाता है।
Saturation
भाई
is
आपकी गांड में क्यों कीड़ा
within the
हिले?
lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ इल्ले।
Other reactions?
Gorski. Come on.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
डकी भाई के बूब्स हैं नुकीले, डकी भाई बोलते हैं बराको इल्ले।
Okay.
ठीक है ना भाई?
इल्ले है इधर भाई इल्ले। कल्टूरे कल्टूरे
चंडीगढ़ जाके आ भाई तू।
भाई मैं जाके
तेरे को
आया हूँ,
जरूरत
कल ही
है,
जाके आया
जरूरत है भाई।
हूँ। कल ही जाके आया हूँ।
चली जा
He's
क्या?
out.
हाँ,
फिर ऐसा कैसे हो रहा है?
फिर भी ये हाल
अभी
भाई।
वैसा हो रहा है,
नहीं भाई,
तभी तो
ये
ऐसा हो रहा
जब
है।
तुझे
I
जरूरत होती है
activated his
चंडीगढ़ की,
SOS.
तब होता है तेरा ये।
You should pick up a
जब
transmission.
चंडीगढ़
with
जाके
his
आता था तो सही हो
parameters
जाता
set.
था, समझ रहा है?
तेरे को लगता है भाई?
Well,
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
should I retrieve his
Chandigarh
booster from the
का-
backpack?
इल्ले
No
इफेक्ट।
point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that
चंडीगढ़
Hopper
की-
can land in this
चंडीगढ़
maze.
में जादू है। गैरी जाते हुए एकदम
Have a preliminary scan of
डकी
the
भाई
site.
गाना में बाम्बू है।
There's an open
चंडीगढ़
area
में जादू
nearby.
है।
You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
Refreshing.
Okay, I'll carry him. It's just his
I'll do
parameters
it.
don't look too good.
भाई जिनको रिफ्रेशिंग सुन के हंसी ना आया,
Doctor.
आज से वो सब मेरी नज़र में गए हैं भाई।
भाई उसका एक्सेंट ही फनी है यार, वो पूरा उसका
Exactly भाई, वही
कन्वर्सेशन
तो
सुनना,
मैं समझाता हूँ भाई।
पता नहीं कौन सी भाषा बोलती है वो।
मैं सुन के स्कॉटिश
I'm a writer no, I'm a writer no, ना ये ऐसे बोलती है वो, ना पता नहीं क्या था। हाँ कल्टूरे, तेरे को बड़ा पता है कल्टूरे।
नहीं तो एक्चुअली जानना था कि यार इतना फनी एक्सेंट
भाई देख अगर तेरा नाम होता कल्चर की जगह कल्टूरे और डकी भाई का होता डुस्की, क्या मस्त नेम था ना भाई, कल्टूरे और डुस्की।
तेरा क्या होता गिलहर?
मेरा होता गारी
Sort of.
गैरी
Yes.
का गेम है।
Once you've set up the transmitter,
Garray,
I can start
garray.
receiving Gorski's signal.
गर्राइए।
ये अच्छा नहीं।
गर्राइए।
अरे किससे जाना है भाई?
चल इनका गेम प्ले देखते हैं सिल्वर वालों का।
गेम संभाल के भाई।
the lander, and we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No! I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying.
बस यही रखता है. Come on, do your magic.
What was that?
Do your magic.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy?
I know up there, but कुछ कर भी लीजिए देवी.
Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please.
यहाँ कुछ नहीं हो रहा था.
Okay. Stay calm.
वे PUBG खेलते हैं ना यार.
Just
You guys interested?
जैसा कि मैंने कहा मुझे भी कहीं जाना है, इसलिए मैं स्टोरी गेम खेल रहा हूँ.
God of War खेल रहा है ना?
Yep.
keep it together. Heartbeats racing.
राइजन को ही कॉल करता हूँ फिर. गधे को. आजकल उसको भी बुलाने से डर लगता है भाई. वो भी थोड़ा पागल हो गया है.
वो भी से मतलब क्या है गैरी?
कौन?
वो तो क्या
नहीं,
कर रहा है?
गैरी तो पहले से पागल है. मैं राइजन की बात कर रहा हूँ.
ना वो भी पागल हो गया.
मतलब भाई
कि गैरी की बात हो रही होगी जरूर. मतलब गैरी तो ऑलरेडी है, राइजन भी हो गया ऐसा.
Probably unsafe for consumption.
आया समझ.
I'd rather not risk it.
क्यों उसको राइजन को क्या हुआ? तो खेलता है ना.
Meteoric waters.
मतलब जैसा वो
खेलता है भाई, लेकिन मजा नहीं आता उसके साथ खेलने में. पूरा लोन वुल्फ के टाइप में खेल रहा है. और मतलब अपने आप को बहुत तोप समझता है कि मेरा गेम प्ले मैं ये लीड करूंगा भाई. लेकिन लीड करने के लिए देखो एज ए टीम सोचना पड़ता है ना. रेडी टू फॉलो. ठीक है. आई थिंक एक्चुअली वी नीड समवन जिसको अच्छा गेम प्ले आता है और वो मैच्योरिटी के साथ खेले. गेम प्ले एवरेज रहेगा तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन वो मैच्योरिटी
किसी और पे भी अप्लाई होती है.
क्या
ये सारी बातें जो तुम बोल रहे हो ना किसी और पे भी अप्लाई होती है.
क्या अप्लाई होती है?
किसी और पे भी अप्लाई होती है. समझ जाओ. कुछ नहीं. हाँ तो ऐसा है. मतलब
मेरे को नहीं समझ में आया तू क्या बोल रहा है. किसको क्या अप्लाई होती है?
तुमने बातें बोली ना किसी और पे भी अप्लाई होती है.
लोन वुल्फ वाला.
नहीं वो सारी बातें जो तुमने बोली ना अभी.
हाँ
तो सब किसी और पे भी अप्लाई होती है.
Too deep. Let's hope. Shit.
कभी समझना गहराई पे.
Otherwise, I'll never reach the surface. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
So much chaos. अरे रुक जाओ भाई. चेस्ट तो खोलना है हमारा. Please beat, please beat, please beat. leave now.
Fucking great. I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked. Novik? If the radio is still receiving.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's hope. I can't be too far underground. I need to act fast. I hear you. But you don't. Apparently.
पति यार तुम तो बड़े शहर में रहते हो भाई, तो तुम्हारा तो यार
I think I prefer
अमेज़न
it the other way
वगैरह
round.
से ये होता है, ये तो सेम डे डिलीवर हो जाते होंगे ना? हेलो,
क्या डिलीवर होता है?
अमेज़न से जो तुम सामान ऑर्डर करते हो तो सेम डे ही डिलीवर हो जाते होंगे ना?
नहीं, वन डे लगता है। कभी कभी कुछ आइटम्स वन डे में हो जाते हैं। बट देख यार, वो कंट्रोलर मैंने कब ऑर्डर किया था, अभी तक वो बोल रहा है वेडनेसडे या 9th को आएगा। मेरे को बहुत गुस्सा आया।
तो मुझे
क्या
अभी
यार, ये कौन से दुनिया में जी रहे हैं लोग, इतना लेट कर रहे हैं। और अभी मेरा एक और ऑर्डर है जो कि डिले हो गया। कल मैंने एक बुक ऑर्डर की थी, अभी तक नहीं आई भाई। वो डिले कल ही डिलीवर होने की थी, बट अभी तक नहीं। वी आर रनिंग लेट बोल रहे, ऑन द वे बट रनिंग लेट बोल रहे। आई थिंक ये लोग कैंसिल कराएंगे।
तुम ज़्यादा सस्ते में ले ली क्या?
क्या
ज़्यादा सस्ते में मिल गई क्या तुमको
क्या चीज़?
बुक? कई
नहीं।
बार ऐसा होता है जो अगर वो सस्ते में कुछ ऑर्डर प्लेस कर देते हैं ना, तो उसको कैंसिल
हाँ।
करने के लिए वो ऐसे नाटक करते हैं फिर,
सस्ते
ताकि या
में
तो यूज़र ही कैंसिल कर दे। हाँ, होता है भाई कई बार।
500 चेंज की है यार। मेरे को नहीं लग रहा इतनी सस्ती है कि पता नहीं। 3 आइटम्स की हैं, ठीक है। एक 800 का जूता था, और मेरे ऑर्डर करने के बाद ये भाई मैंने 849 में खरीदा इसको, और नेक्स्ट दिन ये 649 का हो गया। सीरियसली।
Okay. I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
Bison is coming.
गैरी
हाँ भाई
गैरी PUBG खेलेगा?
हाँ
Astrogator. Astrogator. Still nothing.
गन ले ले
I used to find all the reporting annoying. But the silence is even worse. Dark thoughts creep in. Dr. Gorski may already be dead. Something attacked me. And it could have got to him too. I hope you're monitoring his vitals, Astrogator. And we'll come back for him. Unless I die here. I think it's his way. I can't stop. Did you really say that? I think I'm starting to freak out. I've had enough. Just enough. Okay, forward. Faster. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting. I'm going crazy with this radio. It works. It doesn't work. It works a little. Very funny. You know, I did what I could, but it still wasn't enough. I have the right to finally give up. I gave it my all, and it went to shit anyway. What a waste of a life.
2 days, 48 hours.
Huh? What?
That's how long I can wait before I have to fly away. I could also break all the rules. All procedural. Be cobbled to set up for you. Put one life above another. And most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
Of course you wouldn't let me die in peace. I can handle. I will not give up. astrogator. Too bad you can't hear me. Oh, wow. I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume. Finally, we have proof. There was life on the surface of Regis 3. Millions of years ago. But for some reason now there's nothing. Not even bacteria or viruses. I'm starting to suspect that someone or something forces life into the water. Perhaps preventing it from moving ashore. If so,
Okay, guys, move
I
back.
think it's still happening today.
Bye.
The question is,
कहाँ जा रहा है?
have I encountered this thing already? Even more fossils. And without comms. No one will even know about this discovery if I'm stuck here. Unless HQ sends another expedition. Then they will find those bones along with mine. You never seem to get tired, Novik. Novik. Do I really hear you? Or is my mind playing tricks on me?
I don't know.
Me too. What if something's waiting out there for me? Something that caused my fall? No. Don't hesitate. I will die if I stay here. A way out. Astrogator. I'm close. Damn it. I was sure he would hear me this time. I'm coming!
Yes. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your bite.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally. Yes, now. You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I've heard you all the way.
Yasna, are you saying what? Yes. Are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. You could burn a hole in the wall. And I was watching all these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's the damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, indeed. Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me.
No. If it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they come?
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Anyway.
They would have a huge advantage over us.
Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Come in! Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse, saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
Cursed crap. I'll check on it. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. I guess it's busted for good. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home. And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator. Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Jasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Oh, not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doc. muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. You don't have to finish. I understand.
You did what you could.
No. I did what I thought was right.
Come on, Doctor. He didn't die due to lack of oxygen. He bled out, likely from fall.
Enough! I've heard enough. By the way, how long have we been out?
It's the longest 20 minutes of my life.
Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. For me, it felt like eternity. I was beginning to hallucinate from the stress. Astragator. I could have helped him after all.
What are you talking about?
I could have left him that fucking tank. Another one was just around the corner. What a cruel joke.
That's absurd, Doctor. When no way of knowing. Besides, you harmed yourself to live.
Please, just stop. I know what I did. And I know what the consequences are.
A transporter?
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that the point of heaven?
In the current situation, I'd really like to see another person. Even a hostile one.
That might not end well for you.
And what does?
Oh, Ducky.
Yo, are you
Oh,
here?
I'm in lobby. Yes.
Oh, give me 2 minutes coming.
Yeah, sure. Saturday.
Oh.
It's normally holiday for you.
Today is Saturday.